If you're a caregiver, you know that some days communication can feel, well, just impossible. Today, we're going to talk about those really frustrating moments. And more importantly, we're going to look at a simple but honestly powerful way to find that connection again, right when you feel like it's lost. All right, let's get into it. I mean, does this feel familiar? You're trying so hard to explain something, to help, to just connect, and it's like your words just disappear into thin air. It's this incredibly frustrating feeling, right? And it can make you feel so alone. You're not, by the way. So many caregivers go through this every single day. And let's be real, this is so much more than just a minor annoyance. The cycle of trying to be heard and just not being, it is completely exhausting. It can make you feel invisible, unappreciated, and it can really start to wear on the relationship that you're working so hard to protect. Okay, let's use a classic example, one you've probably lived through. Your loved one says they're hungry, but you know for a fact they just finished a full meal. So you say, but you just had dinner a few minutes ago. And it goes absolutely nowhere, or worse, it starts an argument. Why? Why does this keep happening? Here is an idea that might just change everything for you. The problem isn't you, and it's not them. It's not a lack of love. It's not that you're not trying hard enough. The real issue is that the very path you're trying to use to communicate, well, that path is a broken bridge. So before we can fix anything, we have to understand why that bridge is broken in the first place. Once we see what's really going on, we can start to move away from that feeling of constant frustration and into a place of genuine understanding. Think about it like this. The brain has different highways for communication. One of them is what we're going to call the logic bridge. This is the road for facts, for reason, for what happened when. But because of changes in the brain, this bridge can get weak, it can get shaky, or it can even collapse completely. So when you send a pure fact across, like you just ate, it can't make it to the other side. But here's the really hopeful part. There's another way. While that logic bridge for facts might be out of service, there's another path, the emotion bridge. And this path, the one that carries feelings, connection, and understanding, it often stays incredibly strong. So this gives us a whole new strategy. We're going to stop trying to force our way across the broken bridge and start taking the one that's still open for traffic. So this becomes our new game plan. Instead of leading with facts, we're going to lead with feelings. Now, this isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing a way to communicate that actually works, one that builds connection instead of just causing more conflict. So let's go back to that dinner example. The sentence, "you already ate dinner," is a fact, pure and simple. You're trying to send that fact across the logic bridge. But like we just said, that bridge is out. The message gets lost, it doesn't land, and all you're left with is frustration on both sides. Okay, now let's try the other path. Let's use the emotion bridge. What's the feeling behind their words? It's hunger. So you respond to the feeling. You seem hungry. See, you're agreeing with their feeling. Then you offer a connection. Let's have a little snack together. That message, it's not a fact to argue about. It's an offer of care, and it sails right across that strong, sturdy emotion bridge, clear as day. All right, so this all sounds good in theory, right? But how do you actually do this when you're in the moment, when you're feeling tired and stressed out? Well, let's break it down into a really simple, practical technique you can literally start using today. It's just 3 steps. First, hear the feeling. Really listen past the actual words and ask yourself, what are they feeling right now? Hunger? Fear? Confusion? Step 2, agree with the feeling. Not with the incorrect fact, but with the emotion. A simple, wow, it sounds like you're really hungry, can work wonders. And then step 3, redirect with kindness. Offer a solution that meets that emotional need, not one that corrects their logic. Think of this whole idea as a new tool in your caregiving toolkit. It's not about being perfect every single time. It's about having a reliable strategy you can pull out when you feel that old frustration starting to build up. This is a tool for building bridges, not for building walls. So if you only take one thing away from this, let it be this. When the path to the head is blocked, there is always a path to the heart. It just asks us to shift our goal from winning a factual argument to creating a moment of real human connection. You know, this small shift can absolutely transform your daily interactions. It can lower the stress for both of you. It's proof that a little change in approach can make a world of difference. So I'll just leave you with this thought. How will you build a bridge today?